One thing that I see so common on diet programs is just grilled chicken, and it's just so utterly boring. And I just wanted to show one marinade that is really easy to make, and it just livens the chicken up a little bit. And I want to make it really, really basic, and then you can even add a few bits and pieces on top of that. So if we start with the marinade for the chicken, it's simply adding a tablespoon of tomato paste. Now tomato paste is really good, really good, very high in lycopene, tomato paste, so great for skin, and also a good antioxidant. Lots of nutrients that have been really concentrated because it's been taken from lots of tomatoes. That in this case, it's great to have it processed down to the concentrate because it contains even more lycopene than you'd find just in a raw tomato. So we've got the tomato paste. Then we want to add some garlic. So I'm going to press it down like this. This is a really cool, actually, garlic presser, as much as anything else, just because it limits the amount of washing up. I love cooking, and I always try and do cooking when my husband's around, because we kind of have this deal that if I cook, he has to do the washing up. So makes it a lot easier. Chuck the garlic in here. Nice and chunky as well when you use this. And then you add some kind of herb. I'm using oregano, but you can use thyme, marjoram, all sorts of things, just to give it a particularly good edge. And then, of course, coconut oil. So we want about a good couple of tablespoons or more of coconut oil. And then just mix it up. Add some salt and pepper. That's probably about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of pepper. So simple. And if you were the prepared type, which I have to say I'm not necessarily, then you would soak this chicken in this marinade overnight. So it's great to have food that is part of weight loss, but the rest of the family is also really going to enjoy. Pour that on top of the chicken. I've cut the chicken into chunks, and then you just mix it up like this. I'm going to wet the skewers so that the chicken doesn't stick onto the skewer. And then hopefully they should slide on quite easily. And then as soon as you've filled up the skewers, oh yeah, always turn on the grill or whatever you're using first before you start preparing, which is something that I quite regularly fail to do. Let's stick one more on this one. So it's kind of one breast per skewer here. Put in the skewers. And actually it's really good if you can rest them on the side of the pan, then there's more heat that can go underneath on the underside. I'm just going to take any remaining marinade and just sit it on top, because the coconut oil will just melt when it goes under the grill. Super easy. Okay, well, that took me 3 minutes, aside from dicing the chicken. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in the grill now. So the chicken skewers are about ready to come out now. Perfect, so just starting to brown. Should be nice and tasty. Let's just cut into these and make sure the last thing you want is any pink. Good, just to cut into it and make sure the juices are running nice and clear. Perfect. So, as you can see, that just looks just tastier than plain old grilled chicken. So I would suggest is serving this either with a big salad for lunchtime, or for something a little bit more robust, you could do some kind of quinoa or quinoa salad with these, and some homemade coconut oil mayonnaise, which is delicious. It just gives that extra rich slightly more indulgent feel to a very healthy weight loss inducing meal.